Hey guys, it's Sombra Shadow 001 back at it again with the video games, or in this case, something a little bit different. I felt like it was something important that I needed to talk about with all of you guys. I guess the main thing, or at least the first thing we need to talk about, for those who don't know, I am a massive fan of hip hop. Hip hop has been very integral in my life. I grew up on it. I listen to it constantly. I know the history behind it. And, hip hop has helped me through a lot of tough times in my life. And this week, or at least earlier this week, we lost a rap legend. We lost a rapper, Nipsey Hussle, who was shot and killed in front of his store that he owned in South Central LA. And I just wanted to talk about this, talk about this man because he had so much going for him. He was, younger. He was on the older side in terms of rappers, but he was, a young man, which is considered by most. He was a really smart person. He did so much for his community. He opened up, like I said, he opened up that clothing store. He opened up multiple restaurants in LA. He donated a majority of his money to a bunch of businesses in LA and schools, to help remake playgrounds, get better educations. He even started a science program after he had realized that there wasn't much diversity in the science and technology field. I believe it's called Vector 80. And he did so much for so many people. And for him to be gunned down out of nowhere and just killed for no particular reason at all, it just saddens me because what made us do this? What made people kill each other, hurt each other, take each other away from our families for no reason? When did this start becoming normal? When did hearing about someone get shot in the streets become normal? Like an everyday occurrence. And I know people who live, in like the ghettos and the hood and stuff like that say it happens every day. Shit, I know how that is because I was in Springfield for a little while where I live, and that's one of the worst places to be, where I was living with my grandmother, and I saw, you know, bad stuff happen there. And so I know how it works down there and how it feels, even though I don't live, in the hood technically and stuff like that. But it's just it's hard to understand why this is a normal thing. And I remember for me, I listened to his music. He had his debut album in 2018 called Victory Lap. And if you haven't heard Nipsey Hussle's music, I highly recommend that you do, especially Victory Lap. It was considered by many to be on their top 10 list for best rap albums of 2018. It's it's just crazy to think about, just this person who never hurt anyone, who never did bad by anyone, to just have his life just taken away like that is saddening to hear. And it almost takes me back to June 18th, where, for those who don't know, when XXX Tentacion got shot and killed, I remember that deeply affected me because he was 20. I was 17 at the time. So it was a 3-year difference, meaning like if I were there, that could have been me. Someone so young and someone who had a budding career in rap was just taken away from us. And it's the same situation with Nipsey Hussle here, where he was, taken away too soon, man, way too soon. And he knew so many people. He was beloved by many people, and it just really hurts me, like right here, man. It's hard to talk about. It's hard to think about because it feels like I've lost a friend without even personally knowing him. I've listened to his music. I knew who he was, and I knew that he was a very smart individual, a very loving individual. And it's just upsetting to hear that such an influential person in his community was shot down and killed. So I want to send out my condolences to his family and friends. So I want to say on March 31st, 2019, Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed. He was 33 years old. We're going to miss you, Nipsey.